As.
I thank the gentleman. Well, that was extraordinary. We are here to protect the Endangered Species Act by preempting litigation for violations of the Endangered Species Act. That's pretty extraordinary. I mean, we're not only having Groundhog Day here because this bill has passed 3 times before and failed to receive any consideration in the Senate, and the same thing will happen yet again with this bill. But now we're wandering into Alice in Wonderland. That's extraordinary. Yes, Fish and Wildlife did delist in the states the gentleman mentioned, but they required that each of those states adopt scientifically based management plans. Well, the scientifically based management plan in Wyoming is open season on wolves, let's try and exterminate them again. And there's also been a tremendous loss of population in a number of the other states that the gentleman referred to. So a judge has found that they violated the Endangered Species Act because they didn't adopt scientifically based management plans. But, these are horrible predators, as you can see here. They're very, very fierce. And they are, of course, responsible for huge, unbelievable, big, as Donald Trump would say, big, really big, depredation on cattle. Let's look at the causes for loss of cattle. Well, let's see. 75%, 74 died because of health issues. Perhaps we need a little education on husbandry for some of our ranchers. 7.8% died due to weather. Well, we're not having climate change, and so there's nothing we can do about the weather, so we don't want to mess with that. 2.7% due to other predators, mostly coyotes. Animal Damage Control, now renamed very aptly Wildlife Services, has killed well over 1 million coyotes, and guess what? There are more coyotes now, more distributed than when they started trying to exterminate them. But the wolves are in a much more fragile place. They are responsible for 0.9% of the depredation, 0.9%. And they are at critical population levels. They were required to keep 10 breeding pairs in Wyoming. Boy, that's a lot of wolves in a state the size of Wyoming, 10 breeding pairs. Woo! Well, they violated that. And that's why the judge made this ruling. And now we're being told we're here to protect the Endangered Species Act. I would reserve the balance of my